Hello there. In this episode, we will take a look at Germany and Japan's relations throughout history. We will then name examples for German influence in anime. For example, German attack names or German cities that are portrayed in anime. So, let's start with the history of Germany and Japan relations. Um, yeah, it didn't start at World War II. It started way before that. Um, you also watched the video about this, right?
It's and I know a few things in general.
Hmm. Yes. So colonization and stuff happened, and Japan was really impressed by German engineering and stuff.
I wouldn't
And
say colonization. Japan was a very enclosed country beforehand, and then they
yeah,
started to
yeah,
open up and started to
yes,
westernize a bit to compete more with the West,
yes, yes.
notably America and Germany, what we are going to say now.
Mm. Yeah, Portuguese were also there in Japan in the samurai era, but yeah, that's another topic. Um, yes, but the Japanese were so impressed by Germans. The language was so impressive for them. German engineering. Um, yeah, they were really impressed by us Germans.
Other
Uh,
science and politics in general. Germany
yeah,
was quite on top of at that time, not in terms of colonization. In that department, we sucked, but in terms of politics, military, engineering, science, Germany was good at that time.
yes, we were
By the
not
way, at
now,
that
but
time, Germany is not our Germany. Germany was a bit more split at that time. Prussia
yeah,
still
yeah.
existed, for example.
Mm. Um, yes, and so we already had a connections with the Japan guys. And then came World War II, and obviously we fought
Ah,
together.
hold it right there. You are incorrect.
Huh?
World War I came. Did you,
Yes.
did you know that Japan actually fought in World War One?
Yes, but they only fought Asian countries.
Ah, not quite. Yes, they fought in
Huh?
Asian country, but in that said Asian country was a German town, and they fought, I think, with the British against that German town. And they
Yeah,
won
yeah,
because they were more people, and then they took a lot of POWs from said German town.
yeah. Okay, true, true. It was somewhere in China, I think.
Yes, Tianchi or something. It's named after a beer.
Yeah.
Then they took those Germans as prisoners of war and put them in camps, and there they got into a bit more contact. And they also had some let's call it festivals with those, where they showed off
Mm,
the German crafting skills or music. For example,
yes,
through
yes.
those camps, the Seventh Symphony from Beethoven came to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can go to World War II if you want.
Yes. So yeah, World War II. Obviously, we fought together as allies, um, which didn't turn out pretty well.
We
Pearl
didn't really
Harbor.
fought together. We were fighting on two
Yeah.
separate fronts, so there was not that much
Yes.
of connection. That's why I would say that the stuff after World War One is more impactful, actually.
Yeah.
Well, let's say
Um.
it laid the groundwork. Let's say it like that.
Yes. But even after World War II, Germans helped restore the country and helped to regrow stuff, rebuild and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Japan was very effed after World War Two. If you want to read historical manga about that, Rainbow's very great historical manga where five
Oh, okay.
boys fight in the after World War II world for basic survival.
Yes, and then the Japanese guys came to a liking for the Germans because we helped them. They liked our language, and so they um they they yeah,
The
they used,
connection was formed.
yes, and you know, Japanese people, they are very artistic people. They like to draw and keep stuff um
Drawing is
written
a good
down.
point
Hmm.
because
So
between World War One and World War Two, also cartoons, American cartoons and European, French and German cartoons came to Japan,
yes.
and we were aware that went.
Hmm. Yeah. Um our guys from our country influenced the country a lot in that time period, I would say. We got medics there, so a lot of Japanese medics use German medic terms, you know, like allergy or stuff like this is a
Yes,
German word which is borrowed from
a German
Japanese
word. I see, I see.
word. Yeah.
There's a lot of foreign Japanese words are either English or German. I think those are the
Hmm.
most.
Yes.
They have even an own writing system for those. I mean, you study the language, you can enlighten the listeners if they don't know. I know a bit, but you
Yes.
know better.
Yes, of course. Katakana, which is basically for foreign characters.
Foreign words, yes.
Yes.
And because of that, ordering food in Japan is kinda easy.
Mhm.
Fried
Yes.
potato, I don't know what that can translate to. I don't know.
Mm. No, it's French fries.
Hmm,
I don't know what is that. Or a hamburger.
quite hard, quite hard.
Pancake. And
Difficult
the
as
list
well.
goes on.
Yes.
But we are talking about the German relations with Japan. And yes, so cartoons were important. Japan loves their artistic with their brushes and um pencil. What's it in English?
Brush.
Okay, yeah, brush. They love their brushes. Um, their writing system is basically for brushes made, so it looks very different in Japan than, yeah, if you write it yourself, because they draw it from hand with a brush.
Yes, that's by way which hat is goated if you know a bit of Japanese. It makes the
Mm,
spell crouching system way more interesting because of that.
yes. Um, yeah. So I think you guys know a little bit about the history.
Yes, but there's another thing that they maybe don't know.
Mm.
What actually is German culture?
Isn't it pretzels, lederhosen, and beer?
That's we are not living in Bavaria,
Yeah,
but
that's
those are the
basically what
most
everyone
right.
thinks.
Yes, but besides that, German they normally came at the right time. Not with German Bahn, but with German usually. They are very strict and organized.
Hmm.
We were good scientists at the time. We made good cars. Those are some things that. Plus, Germans are always kinda angry. Or at least foreign people think our language sounds kinda angry.
Hmm.
Those are some other stereotypes.
Yes.
Plus,
And
what's
yeah, you
also
can.
connected with Germany is our architecture. Because we don't often think about that because we are living in, or when we are in a city, we are mostly in Frankfurt or other cities where we don't see that. But in Germany, you have some beautiful buildings. They are called Fachwerkhaus.
Hmm.
Those are always translated into medieval settings, basically every isekai. A lot of
True.
isekais have Fachwerkhaus, and German
True.
castles are also in a lot of fantasy or
Yeah.
isekais.
hmm They absolutely love our castles around the world. And we don't think much about it because we grew up here and it's normal for us.
Yes, keine Norm.
What I also wanted to say is that we share a deep cultural exchange because we have a lot of Japanese people living here in Germany, and Japan has a lot of Germans there, especially the city of Düsseldorf, which hosts a lot of Japanese shops, restaurants, and stuff. So a lot of Japanese people live in Germany.
There's Little Tokyo there, or however the field
hmm
is called.
Yes.
Also, the Dokumi is there, the biggest manga con in Germany,
Yes.
which I visit, and this guy does not want to visit for some unknown reason, always
um,
rejecting it.
yes. So the cultural exchange is also quite big, and the um the people trade-off, basically, I would say.
Conventions is also a great point for cultural exchange in Japan x Germany,
Mm,
because those are the rare occasions where anime creators or mangakas actually come to Germany and we can see the people who make our favorite stuff.
yes.
Someone would know that if you would come to the conventions, but always skipping it. I mean, I saw, for example, Inyo Asano or the Witch Hat Mangaka were some great times, but somebody's skipping always.
Yeah, and the mangakas can also see the German audience for their works, and I think every author that sees people who cheer for them is touched by
Es-
it.
Especially at conventions where all of them are coming in cosplays.
Mm,
And you see like 50 or 100 people in front of you in a cosplay for your series and they ask you questions and credit you for your work. That's nice.
yes. Um, yeah, Germany is also very the pop culture. You could say we have like the same pop culture. We have the same drinking culture, the same working culture,
Ah,
a lot of stuff.
we have the same beer glasses. We have in Germany it's called Weizenglas. They have those in Japan as well.
Mm,
The big ones.
yeah, but
They also
a lot
have
of stuff.
an Oktoberfest in a lot of
Yes.
Asian cities. Not only Japan, but China as well. They like this one.
Yeah, so I think that's about the history from our relations. Or do you have anything else for relationships, for our relations?
I have another point connected to history, but not in a relation sense.
Yes, yes.
It's using history in settings. Because there's some time period where Germany was not a nice country, and you always could use that in your setting.
hmm
In Billy Bat, for example, the H-Man appears. In Gundam, the Zionists are Nazis. They scream Sieg Zion. Then you.
I also saw something in Bleach. Was it Bleach?
Nope, that is not what you want to say. You are mixing up the science. There's
Yeah,
the
okay.
Hakenkreuz and there's the. I think it comes from the Hindus.
Mm.
It's in One Piece as well, by the way. Whitebeard sign, the
Oh yeah,
uncensored
yeah.
version. Rookie mistake. But for example, in Mobile Suit Gundam's Origins, the radicalization from Zion is basically like the NS regime. They think they, the space noise who live in space, are a superior race and want to crush everyone and dominate
Mm.
over them.
I only just now realized today that Full Metal Alchemist is also uh, a mirror to the 20th century Germany, basically.
Which is, there are
Yeah.
also series that you like who are a bit inspired by World War One.
Tanya.
Yes.
For a city, we have Nördlingen, which is a real German city which inspired the author of Attack on Titan to create Attack on Titan.
Who could have thought about it?
Yeah, the city in Attack on Titan is basically inspired by a real German town, you could say.
It's close to Nuremberg, I think,
Yeah, it
if I
is.
remember correctly.
For a video, we should visit there, actually.
You can do that.
Why wouldn't you do it?
I have a lot of other plans for next year already.
I mean, it's not that far. It's like 2 hours away.
Yes, but I already have other travel plans, and we don't have are free from work at the same time. Remember?
Hmm. Yes.
Plus, I actually need to finish Attack on Titan before I would do something like that.
Yeah, okay, true. So basically never.
Oh, not never. Sometimes, when there's the right time and the right amount of money.
Never.
I finish it before you watch Bleach. You can also say it like that.
Yeah, so never.
Maybe if the right moment comes.
Hmm.
If you find a good used sale, then there it will be.
Yes, another great example that I have is Monster. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard that it's in Germany and the main character is a German fella. Yeah,
The whole setting is in German, yes. I
yes.
need to read that as well, but I did not get to it.
Yeah,
I've read Billy Bat from the same mangaka, where also
hmm.
some Germans are in it, so close enough.
So the mangaka likes Germany, huh?
Maybe not Germany, but history as well.
Hmm.
History, conspiracies. The manga is Billy Bat, where Hitler is, in which Hitler is in.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, but Monster is supposedly a good series. It has one of the most well-known antagonists of Johann Liebert.
Hmm. Yes.
I will read it at some point, but it's expensive.
Hmm. Yes.
It's like over 10 volumes, and every volume costs like $20 or $25.
Crazy.
It's quite long.
Hmm. And then, of course, we have Spy Family with the West and East German War, basically.
It's
Yeah,
Cold War.
Cold War, yeah.
It's with the DDR and
Hmm.
West Germany.
Yes. Germany was splitted and
Being
uh,
puppets of other superpowers with UdSSR and America.
yes.
It was a great time.
Lloyd is from West Germany, I think. Was he or
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
he has to get the secrets of East Germany to
The West is obviously the good guys, and the East is the
yes,
bad
with
guys.
the Stasi, where people got tortured if they don't follow the rules and stuff. Yeah, it
Yes,
was.
basically with Yuri, your brother.
Hmm, it was a tough time for Germany. Yeah. What else do
There are
we
also
have?
some Some settings that are farther back. An example is Isaac with a 30-year war. There are also a few battles in Germany.
Oh, okay.
There's, for example, a battle near Mainz, I think it was.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, in Tanya, there's you have the Rhine battles, you have the Russian battles, you have the France battles, you have the North battles with the Scandinavian countries. Yeah.
yes, a lot of manga take inspirations from war, as you can see at times.
Mm.
Because war makes great action stories.
Yes.
Either
And
taking real places or taking philosophies or reasons for war, like Gundam,
mm,
as we mentioned before. And
yes, and as all of us know, Germany is the reason for the wars, so we are the epicenter of the wars.
happens.
Mm.
Sucks to suck.
Yes. Even
Those are
though
some rough historical times.
yes, even though the first one was Austria's fault and we just moved in because of Austria.
No excuses, I would say, for that.
Mm. Yeah.
I would
But
say let's get to concepts, design, and stuff.
yes.
One thing I would say with designs is, yes, obviously other countries has military uniforms, but I think Germany and military uniforms fit quite well, or a certain style of military uniforms in Germany fits quite well.
Mm.
You had again Attack on Titan, Full Metal, Tanya, obviously, things in
Yes.
World War II. Those uniforms have a great German aesthetic, I would say.
Yeah. Some other aesthetics. What do we also have here?
We had buildings and castle beforehand.
Mm.
A lot of people think that Germans have also big beards, but that's just a Bavaria thing. Or they
Yes.
use the funny historical beards from let's say 18th century, 19th century, the ones.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they look cool, but they also look funny.
Yes. Ähm, Fachwerkhäuser, castles. Ähm,
Connected with that knight's waltz, but that's not a German exclusive thing,
yes.
but quite
Tanks.
prevalent still.
Tanks. Germany has a
Mm.
lot of tanks.
The Landschiff, the beginning of the tanks.
Mm.
And with that, I think you can make a transition to something.
To what?
I don't know. What's one of your favorite series? Do I need
Girls,
to spill it out more?
Girls und Panzer?
Aha!
Huh?
Nandato!
Yes, German technology. Who would have thought that? The Germans had a lot of great technology produced in earlier days. Now we are
Es-
mid.
Especially for moving vehicles.
Yes. Tanks were quite a big, big, yeah, we were basically the best at making tanks, I would say. Yeah,
Yes,
no,
but
nowadays we suck, for real.
if you don't have anything else, I think we can go now to names and stuff.
Yes. Do you know the reason why a lot of attack names are German?
Yes, I said it before. Because German is a very angry language.
Yes.
But first of all, it's always something special if an attack is in another language.
Hmm.
Because it makes it kind of more special.
Yes.
Like if everybody's using Japanese text and then somehow the German name comes.
Yeah,
Or the
that's
French
aura.
name or the Latin name. That makes it way more special.
Mm.
And whilst for German, as I said, sounds kinda angry.
Yeah.
You hear Luffy saying when he's in Gear 4, Rhino Schneider. That's quite sounds quite aggressive.
Yes.
What you
The,
can also do is if you use a text or names, you can kinda make something hidden for people who don't know the language.
mm.
There's one show that is very well known for that.
Is it maybe frieren?
Who could have thought about that possibility? Yes.
Hmm. Frieren means frozen, freezing,
Cold.
freezing.
Yes. Because she has a cold character at the start.
Hmm. Hmm. What
Then we
could
have
Himmel?
when the demon Lügner comes. Is he a bad guy? Does Lügner mean liar? I don't know.
Yeah, for us Germans, it was quite obvious that, yeah, he's a bad
Yes.
guy who's lying. That's some cool stuff.
Mm.
Yeah,
Then we have
and
Aura, who thought her magic aura is the strongest, but actually is a noob.
hmm,
The list goes on and on.
yes, as Germans, we could have made this episode earlier, but yeah, we never thought about this, but yeah, now we have this episode.
Can say
And
that to basically every episode.
yes. Um, yeah, we got recently with Grand Blue Dreaming, the German guys who got introduced. Have you watched the episode or the
I saw
episodes?
I saw a clip.
And yeah, it sucked. Like you couldn't bear to hear I couldn't decipher what they say sometimes. It
But
was
with that, I think we can go to the last topic if you don't have anything else.
nope.
But first, finish your point.
Um, yeah, for foreigners, I would say Germany is pretty hard because it sounds aggressive, so much what is it called? Consonants.
Articles, particles.
Yes,
That's
all
mostly the
all
hardest
this
part.
stuff is
Der, die, das.
yeah, it's hard for
Yes.
foreigners, I would say.
Yes.
Then, what's your last point?
Well, the episode is anime in Germany, and a lot of people who watch anime in Germany want to go to Japan after that.
Hmm.
I think you are the expert on that because you were actually in Japan
Yes.
and you were talking about German tourists in Japan.
Hmm.
So that's also how cultural exchange can work. When you
Yes.
watch a media from another country, then you want to visit said country.
True, true.
And that's why a lot of the weeps have their dream is to go to Japan one day.
Yeah.
I mean, will go there as well after uni.
Hmm. Hmm.
And you will probably go there again.
Yeah. Of course.
All because of, say it, what's the reason?
Anime and manga.
Yes, that's the inspiration.
Yes.
That's how cultural exchange sometimes works.
Yes. But the bigger question is, what did we learn today? What did you guys learn today from us yapping about our relations with Japan?
I know that bro wanted to skip one for me, probably the most important part. That's good. So it's good that I did some research.
What is it?
The stuff after World War One, you were going to skip that.
Huh? What?
Ah, you were caught on camera. Don't pretend.
Now, what did you say?
I learned that your research was bad.
Huh?
You tried to skip the most important point for me.
What is it? What's the most important part?
I said he's not listening again. The stuff
Ah,
after World War One. I said it like 1 minute ago.
but we talked about it before.
It's again not listening. Yes, but you wanted to skip that.
No,
So that's what you were learning. Yes, you were. Don't pretend.
I actually researched before the episode,
Yes, but if
but
you do
my
research,
main
you need to
focus
grab.
was somewhere else, I would say.
Yes, but when you do history like that, you do it chronologically.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, you're digging your own hole. But let's finish it.
um, yes, we learned history of Germany and Japan, what they had in common.
About their connections.
Yes,
We did not actually learn that much history from both countries.
yes, true. But the connections between them. We
Yes.
learned why Japanese people like Germany so much, or the language, and use it as attack names. Or,
I would say the aesthetics as well.
yes, that's what I wanted to say right now. Yes, aesthetics being used in anime manga because, yeah, they are nice in Germany. If you
At
ever,
certain places.
yes, if you have ever been in Germany and you never visited a castle or an old German city like Freiburg or somewhere, yeah, you haven't visited Germany really, I would say. Yes.
Also, not everything is Bavaria here.
Yes.
People tend to forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you guys learned some good things about relations between Germany and Japan and anime.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe all of them are super weak and already knew that.
Yeah.
Do you
But
want to know what we do next episode, or do you
yes,
have
tell
anything
me.
else? We talk about a specific point of art and animation. We talk about designs.
Mm-hmm.
There can be a lot of said about this.
Yeah.
What makes cool designs, how attacks look cool, drip, female designs, mid designs. Because there can be great series, but if the design is ass, it's kind of mid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true
Like,
that.
for example, Full Metal Alchemist, writing great. I find the designs are boring and ass. Be it the drip of the characters, how they look and stuff, it's just boring.
Hmm.
That's why it isn't rated that giga high for me.
I can
But
see
there are
that.
also series who are mid who can be carried through design.
Hmm.
For example, one of the biggest upsides in Demon says that the Hashira look all kinda cool. And the attacks are coolly designed. I have to admit, the rest is mid. That's a great upside. See, there can be a lot of things said. You can
Hmm.
also expose your inner Guna when talking about female characters.
Who would do such stupidity?
I don't know. Old anime grandpas also a design.
Mm-hmm.
The list goes on.
Yes. Yeah. So, thank you guys for listening in to this episode, and we hope to hear you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.